Okay, Piet and Pole build video number 13, September 28th, 2020. Piet is on its feet. I'm going to show you that in just a second. Of course, first flight scheduled May 20th, 2021. That's my 50th birthday. Also coincides with the 92nd anniversary of the very first flight of the Piet and Pole by Bernard Piet and Pole out of Minnesota, I believe. So a great way to celebrate my birthday, get this plane done. So you guys have seen the shop already. Let's go out and see what I've been at the last few months. Let's do a quick walk around. First of all, yes, Piet and Pole. The Piet is on its feet. Gear is on, brakes are on, controls are in. Woody's ready for his co-pilot duties. And all the controls, cables, empennage, tail, all of it is on. Semi-permanently, has to go through a pre-cover inspection from Transport Canada. I got myself a trim tab on the end, and the rudder and all of the bracing wires. A ton of work. Let me tell you, got a nice tail wheel going on, and all of that, and this is down to the other side. So, next video I will fill you in on the details with the Corvair engine down in Florida. It was a bit of a gong show, but I'm hoping to get one here shortly. Yeah, lots of work, lots of sandblasting work with the gear. I've got the brakes. This is just a brake caliper, but it's all been sandblasted, painted, cleaned. All the disc has been all redone. New tires on there. Here's the gear, going with split axle, bungee cord. Those are just temporary bungee cords, of course. I'll follow the plans and get the correct ones. And nothing firewall forward yet. Other gear. Man, this thing was a pain in the rear end to get the axles lined up because the original builder just did an absolutely crappy job. Yeah, that's from the donor body over there. That thing's going to get thrown in the fire heap as soon as I take every good part off of it. But pretty happy with it so far. Got some rudder pedals. I had to re-engineer this so that the master cylinders are on the rudder pedals and the rudder pedals work. And if I push down, you'll see the good old rudder moving back there. If I push on the other one, you'll see, oops, starting to roll. The rudder moves. Kind of hard to see, but got the master cylinders on there, the return springs, all that needs to be kind of finalized. And yes, I know this crimping is I'm not quite done with it, but it's, in case I have to shift it, it's easy to cut off when it's only one rather than the other. Passenger, we got elevator controls. You've seen this before. The stick, which we have some nice elevator authority going, bell cranks, everything, all sandblasted. This has been painted. This has been sandblasted and welded and re-welded and measured, and got everything going here in our cables. So now the cables will pass through the fabric here. I put my rudder bell crank, some builders didn't, I put my rudder bell crank below the horizontal stab because it just worked out better, had a nicer cable run. And I put in 4 hinges here. I think there's 4. Yeah, there's one down there. 1, 2, 3, 4 hinges instead of the plans call for 3. I did that. And, oh yeah, let me show you the trim. This is my trim. So this little lever here is my trim, runs a vernier cable here, right there. At the back, hard to see at the very back, right there. That's my trim. So this is trim there for down elevator. As you can see, the cable comes through here. So salvaging parts, all these bell cranks, turnbuckles, everything is tight for now. It's all gonna have to come apart and paint for covering, but got it mounted. Pretty happy with it. Lots of work, hinges. Very nice product out of Sky Classics. Sky Classics in the States there, where you boys mostly are. Really good hinges. Really like those, happy with those. So, bell crank, yeah. So next on are the wings. Cabane is on. Oh, I need to put back on this strut there, the cabane strut. And we're gonna mount the wings on here in the basement. So good luck to me getting this all figured out so that I can get the wings on in there. But there you go. It's been a couple months. It's been an awful lot of work of sandblasting outside there, blasting up the whole place with the compressors, running 3 compressors over there to get enough air for the sandblaster. And yeah, pretty happy with it. So we press on. May is coming, and we're gonna get her done. So there's the latest. We'll keep you updated as things change. Next time you'll see probably the wings will be on. So here we go.